friends, welcome back. In this session I'm going to talk about functions in JavaScript. In the past sessions I have given you some fundamental inputs about the JavaScript variables, the operators, how to use them. All those things I have clearly clarified with examples. This session is going to be very important where we will learn how to use functions. It is similar to C programming. C programming and C++ or whatever functions you take in any programming language, it will accept arguments to be passed and then it will work on it when it is called. You need to call the function by name. It is no different here. I am going to call the function by name while also passing arguments to it. JavaScript permits you to write user-defined functions as well as you have many inbuilt functions available in JavaScript for your usage. I am going to show you a very simple example where we can perform addition and subtraction function easily with JavaScript. I'll explain you the procedure where you can understand how the function code has to be written. I'm going to write a code where I'll call addition function and subtraction function by passing arguments to both these functions. Let's go into the code right away. So this is the function definition where I have clearly defined what the function has to do. I've got the function, this is the way I need to define a function, name of the function, arguments, num1 and num2. So from the place where you are calling, you will pass the arguments. And inside the function, I have an alert where I say that the sum is num1 plus num2, where you can also see that I have added number 1 plus number 2. Similarly, I've got a function subfun num1 and num2. The difference is num1 minus num2. Very simple. Now, I get into the main script from where this is being called. So, I get into the main script. Don't worry about forms. I'm going to talk about form later. For now, you understand that I have something called as form. That is enough. Now, I've got a button. You need to click this button. The button has the value add and it is named as BUT1. And on clicking this BUT1, it will go and call add fun with the values being passed 10 and 20. So it will go here, 10 will go here, 20 will go here. So I'll eventually have 10 plus 20. Similarly, I've got another button and in that button, I have a value called sub. It is going to do the subtraction. So I name it as sub and I've got BUT as the name for it. On click, it will go and call subfun where 20 and 5 will be passed and this num1 minus num2 will happen. Let us see how exactly it works. It's a very simple thing. It's not tough. You can try it out in your machine also whenever you find time. So I open this in my Firefox browser. I'm clicking add. On click, it will pass 10 and 20. So the sum is 10 plus 20, which is 30. Now on click of sub, the difference is 20 minus 15, 20 minus 5, which is 15. And that's what we have got as result. This is the simplest way one can understand how exactly the functions can be written in JavaScript. I'm going to go to the next topic in the same JavaScript where you will understand some more inbuilt functions which are pretty much useful for you guys to learn. First one is eval. These are all called as top level functions. Please remember they are inbuilt but they are top level functions. Eval, E-V-A-L. What is it? It's a very simple thing. It will tell you, it will help you in evaluating a string. If you've got a numeric content inside, it will help you evaluating even if it is a string. I'll show you an example that will help you understanding it. ParseInt and parseFloat. It will return the value, the numeric inside a string. Sriram 10 has got Sriram as string and 10 as a numeric there. That 10 alone will be retrieved and it will be given to you. Is NaN is not a number. If it is a number or not can be determined and it will tell you that this is a number or this is not a number. It will be true when it is not a number. It will be false when it is a number. Is finite evaluates an argument to determine whether it is a finite number. Okay, if it is a finite number is what we are going to determine. All these are referred as top level functions. Eval, parseInt, parseFloat, is NaN, is finite. Let's go to an example. I have got variable 1 parseInt 1 jack. I have got variable 2 parseInt jack alone. Where 3 is finite 3 4 4 5. Where 4 is finite jack. Now let us see how it works. Document write using percent method one jack for the output is. So I am trying to understand how parseInt will work with one jack. Similarly, parseInt for just jack, which means var2. I'm checking with var1 here. I'm checking with var2 here. You can understand all this clearly seeing the screen right now. And then I'm going to check isFinite method for 3445. I'm going to check with isFinite method for jack. So I need to get the result this way. Using parseInt method for one jack, I'm going to parse it and I'll give you the integer available in this string. What is the string? 1 is the string. Using parseInt method for jack, do we have any number here? No, nothing is available here. So jack has no number. So the result is not a number. Using isFinite method for 3445. 3445, is it finite? Yes, it is finite. So we get the output as finite, which is true. Using isFinite for jack, jack is a number? No, it is not a number. It is not finite. So the output is false. Now you go and see this again. You will get a clear understanding. Eval will help you to evaluate a string. I'll show you an example. parseInt and parsefloat we have seen clearly. IsNaN, I have told you what is it. isFinite is also demonstrated. Now we need to go to the next level where we will understand inbuilt properties of JavaScript. Infinity, what is it? Very simple. If there is a divide by 0, for example, you are dividing a numeric by 0, how will it be revealed through JavaScript? It will tell that the result is infinity. Very simple. NaN, I have already told you, it is not a number. Undefined. When you have something not defined clearly, you will get it undefined as the output. JavaScript will tell you that, boss, you have not defined it, so better define it. That's what it is going to tell you. Now we will see the demo with this stuff so that you can understand this also clearly. Now let us see it here. I have got var total equal to 10. What did I do here? I have defined this. I have clearly defined that total equal to 10. If I have not defined it and if I have just left var total, it will throw that as an undefined error. Now num1 equal to a10. See that it's a string. Num2 equal to 5. Now I am alerting, I am calculating some here that it's just a symbol, don't worry. I am using star here. I am trying to multiply or divide, and then I am going to divide number 2 by 0. What is number 2? Number 2 is 5. 5 by 0, what is it? It should be infinity. So I need to check if I am getting infinity properly here. Alert, the total is. The total is nothing but a variable here. Since it has been already defined clearly with 10, it will just display 10. Otherwise, if I am not defining 10 here, it would have thrown me undefined error. So I'm going to show you the demo of all these three right now. I'm going to click it, test. Sum is NaN because I do not have a number there. Check the error message. Division is infinity. You can see that I have got number 2 divided by 0 is an infinity. The result will be infinity, and that's what you are seeing here. Next, the total is 10. Why total is 10? Total is a simple variable, but I have clearly defined it as 10. You try making it, you remove this 10 and see what happens. I'll see if I can show you this demo here again, if possible. Text. That will help you understand it also, or you can try it yourself. I'll see quickly if you can do it. I'm going to save it in desktop 1. I'm going to make it test.html. Save. Yes, I have saved it. Now you can see that I am removing it. Okay, so I have just removed it. I have the file right now in desktop. I'm closing this Firefox also so that you guys will get a clear clarity as in I am testing it. Now let us move this as well. Test.html is here. So I'm going to open it right now with Firefox. Test. Sum is NaN. There is no problem. Division is infinity. Test total is undefined. You can see that here. Because I removed the 10 which I have assigned earlier, it becomes undefined. Very simple. So all these are easy, and only thing that you need to do is you need to understand it after testing. if you are not implementing, if you are not writing code and testing, you will not be able to understand that. Which of these following functions can be used to check if the given data is a number or not? Is NaN? Yes. Is finite? Yes. Finite will tell you if it is a finite number or not. Is NaN? I explained you that clearly. Is not a number will tell you if it is a number or not. Parcent? No. Parse float? No. I will come back to you with more inputs in the next session. Until then, it is bye from me. Thank you very much. I'll talk about in the next session about the dialog boxes, which are very important and very interesting as well. Thank you very much for following my channel. If you have any queries, suggestions, input, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. If you have any specific request, you can throw it also in the comment section. Thank you.